Moving too fast, like I'm moving in slow-mo. Don't worry, you got the young and gifted in your side. My bands get more like a Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my words.
Hey guys, welcome to a new guide video. Today I'll be showing you guys everything you need to know about Ekko mid. Ability sequence on this champion is Qmax always because of range, damage and poke, and it's also your wave clear, then your E second for mobility, then your W last, which is a shield but also your CC. Of course you put points into your ultimate whenever possible, so at level 6, 11 and 16. So in the early stages with Ekko, what you want to do is that you mainly want to play it out really passive, cause you play against ranged champions so they can poke you quite a lot. So what you want to do is that you stay far back and then you get the CS you can with your Q. It's totally fine if you miss CS in the early stages, just make sure that you get the XP at least. You're just gonna last hit here, we're not trying to trade or anything, just getting the farm. Now we are level 2, so now we have a chance to proc our passive, which is a 3-hit passive. So now you damage something 3 times, then it will deal bonus damage, very similar to electrocute, but it deals way more damage. Oh, she dodged that one. Pretty nice, okay. That's fine though. Of course, to avoid stuff like this happening, you can animation cancel your Q with E. Basically, it makes it really hard for the opponent to predict your Q, so it's difficult to dodge it, like I did here. This is a really good trade. So now we have lane prio. We just want to show this wave in here because we want the wave to reset, so we don't want to keep the wave here at all times. So now we have the minion dematerializer up, and we want to use 2 procs on the caster creeps and then we use 1 proc on the melee minion. So what that does is basically it makes your wave clear really good. It makes your Q able to one-shot the caster minions at level 7. You will also be able to delete the melee minions with double Q proc and then an auto attack. So you can push the waves really fast. Just gonna go ahead and use the proc here. You can pretty much use it whenever you want, as soon as it's available, or just to get prio. See what's the next wave coming here, so it's a cannon wave. We're gonna stay for 1 more wave here, cause on our first base we want to get a Dark Seal and a Doran String, and preferably a Control Ward as well. Gonna use another minion dematerializer here. Gonna push this, he's playing really passive. There we go. So of course on your first base you should always look to get a Dark Seal because it has really great synergy with your Corrupting Potion, and then you get a Doran String for those early game stats. Gonna buy this here. Get a Control Ward as well, and now I can head back to lane. Just remember that while you walk back to lane here, take a look at the other lanes and see how they're doing, so you can always see if it's a good idea for you to shove and roam, because if they're low HP or if they're shoving in, then it's pretty free kills for you if you roam. She did not base here, it's pretty risky of her to stay. Nice, that's a good trade. She has to base now or we will end up killing her. She does have exhaust up, but that's really not going to help her. I think barrier would have been a lot better here. Bot lane is fighting. What's happening here? Not really much to do. We're just gonna push her and take a plate if we can. So of course, early stages with Ekko is not that aggressive, cause you mainly want to scale. Basically you want to get your core items, which is Proto Belt, and then you get a Lich Bane as well. When you have those items, that's when Ekko is really strong, and that's when you can start taking over the game. After that you have to be really patient that you don't die in lane. Right now we're doing really well. She has 23 CS, we have 54, so we're obviously winning by a lot here. Back once more. Get those double AP items. So on our next base we can get a revolver and then we get boots. Okay, they did get the Drake, but it doesn't matter too much. Of course have to be Passive when Zed is around, because he's really tanky, so it's also difficult to take down for an assassin. Of course, when you use your W, try to do it out of vision, because the animation is really easy for people to spot. So if you want to use it for the stun, then try to go into a bush or something when you're using it, so it's really difficult for them to spot it and dodge. So once we get level 7, we will be able to one-shot these caster creeps here. You can see they're surviving with 1 HP now, but now we get another point in Q, and now we one-shot them because of the caster creeps. Dematerialize, I mean. Excellent trade here, so we might be able to dive her. Just gonna get some proper vision around. Using out of vision. Oh, it's lucky. That's fine. The exhaust is down, so that's great. She can't really do anything now, we're just gonna take the plates. Force her to recall. Use the passive to get away from this guy. He is level 6, so we need to watch out for a bit. So now we can push the wave really fast, because we have level 7. And that wave disappeared just like that. That's why Minion Dematerializer is so good on Ekko, and it's also why the best Ekko players in the world are using it. We did make a mistake here that we should probably, if we recalled around here, we would have gotten that tower plate, but it will also mean that Zed would have cancelled our recall. But it's not going to let us recall for free, of course. So we lost like 160 gold, but it doesn't matter too much right now because we have such a big lead. And once we get to the mid game, we will outscale Lux so hard because we will go into the side lane and she will not be able to match us. Go on her. Oh, we got the flash up. Nice. So we can look for another dive because we will have ultimate up in 25 seconds. Spinning out a Q here, we want her to use it. Trying to use my W out of vision, so it makes it a bit easier to hit it. She is losing a lot here. You're almost double CS lead right now. Gonna keep pressuring her, forcing Zed to come. Out of vision again. And we should be able to get it this time. There we go. That's how you want to pressure with Ekko. You want to take small trades by proccing your passive and then you back off, and once they're low HP then you can all in. That's pretty much how you play with most assassins. And push this and then we'll back off here. Gonna put this control ward here. Okay, he did get the herald, that's not great. He might be able to use the top and take the tower. Let's get this one. Of course, we'll be building towards this item first. It's really cheap. It gives a lot of damage and tankiness and cooldown reduction as well, so it obviously fits Ekko quite well. And then after this item, if we have enough stacks on the Dark Seal, like 6 stacks, 10 stacks, and we know that we will snowball the game, then just upgrade it to Mesa Ice. I mean, 6 stacks is not that much, but if you know you snowball, then just buy it, because the resale value is also pretty high on this item, so you're not really losing out on a lot. Out there, it's not going that well for our teammates, but we will be able to carry them here. I could really use that blue buff though. If I can help out around you. Here we got one guy. We can get this guy, unfortunately. Let's see, they might be able to chase me still. Lux is here, see if we can bait them in. Yeah, we got the ignite out. I'm actually surprised he still had his ignite. There we go, now we can get him for free. Nice, now it's super worth it. Good job by Brom there. Now we are super fed. We're just gonna recall here. Gonna get our proto belt, then we get our sock shoes. We're just gonna blow people up. Go. Of course, our next item will be the Lich Bane, but we will upgrade the metas first, cause I am already snowballing this game, so it will be a waste to not buy it. Of course, another thing is that it's really popular to get Sonya's Hourglass, third item on Ekko, but I would always recommend to get a Rabadons instead, because as soon as you have Proto Belt, Lich Bane and a Rabadon, you just straight up one-shot people. Just with one single combo you'll blow people up, and there's not really any reason to get Sonya's this early, because Ekko's already really safe champion with all his mobility and his ultimate as well. So really, I would recommend to just go for a Rabadon's Death Cap as third item. It's really OP. Don't really want to let this tower down here, see if I can get MF. I do have my ultimate up soon. Got one guy. If we can get this guy as well. We should be able to get this guy as well. Oh, he still had his ultimate, what? I'm surprised that my bot lane died without him using anything. I guess Pyke got him with his hook. It's fine though, we managed to save that tower. There's still one plate left though. So you really want to roam a lot on Ekko, like with all that mobility and CC from his W, it's really good to roam and just help out your team as much as you can. I look for W. You probably won't hit it, but we can use it to zone her off from the CS. We already have our ultimate up in 20 seconds. They need to watch out now because it's really obvious that Sid is trying to camp bottom side. Because Pyke is really good at setting up ganks. I'm gonna see if I can make it bot in time before Sid comes. He can't really gank me mid, like it's really difficult to gank Ekko, so there's also a benefit of playing him mid lane. It looks like he might be ganking because he cleared out the vision, so I'm gonna walk hit bottom side. Clear out this ward here, so they can't see me coming next time. I'm just pressuring them right now, even though I'm not ganking. They are really scared of me being bottom side. They need to watch out for Zed. Down she goes. We got the exhaust out as well, so it's really going great for us. There are no tower plates left. Okay, he's mid. That's great. It takes a lot of pressure away from our bot lane when they see Zed on the map. We're just gonna keep him here. I'm gonna push this wave just so he stays. Yeah. Now let's just recall. So now we can upgrade to the Meta Soul Stealer. Get this one here. Buy this, sell this one. We don't need it anymore because we have enough stacks on the Ravenous Hunter, so we're just gonna heal from this rune here. We have 4 stacks already. So we have more than enough sustain, so we're just gonna build towards our core items. So once we have the Lich Bane, that's when we have such a massive power spike. Great, nice ultimate. Did I get it? Yeah, looks like they did. That's really a great ultimate by Brom. Okay, looks like they did get everything there. Alright, they're doing the hurl, it seems. I'm gonna help her. Can make it in time. Oh, he is so fast. Oh, there's nothing that can do there, is there? Great. Rammus did not die, so that's all we needed. We can almost get our Lich Bane here.
Time doesn't heal all wounds.
Gonna push this, watch out for gangplank. His Q deals a lot of damage, so we can't really underestimate it. Alright, so we're just gonna still our drone string here, and then we can get the Lich Bane. So now we are on such a massive power spike. This is the stage of the game where you want to go to the side lane. And we want Lucian to be mid lane, because nobody can match you on the side lane now. Like, we are the strongest person in the game. Ekko is super mobile, he can push waves really fast, he can also take towers really fast, so that's why he's good in the side lane.
Progress doesn't belong to us.
Okay, they're trying to... Okay, they're secure in vision, so I'm just gonna hit it around here. That's why you want to flank on assassins, guys. You always want to go for the carries. You never want to head in from the front, but try to look for angles where you can flank people, so you have easier access to the ADCs. I hope they can take it without Locke stealing the dragon. That would be a bit sad, not gonna lie. Does he not have Smiter? He does have Smiter, okay, great. Well done. And we have a Fiora top. Even though she's losing really hard, she will outscale in this matchup. She's one of the strongest split pushers in the game once she has her item, so we are not worried at all. Getting some damage on here, so I'm not going to base until I have a large rod, because I want to build towards the Rabadon's death cap now. I want to get out of here because he could have ulted me and then I would have died for sure. I'm just gonna flash and take no chances, because we have 25 meta stacks as well, so we would also be losing those. Wait for this wave here. This is a bit greedy, but who is there really? So that's a QSS on MF. It makes her a bit safer, but she loses a lot of damage, so she's really far behind right now compared to our ADC, because we just kept roaming bot over and over, so she can't really do anything at all this game. Also make sure that when you are super ahead like this, when you're on the winning side, then it's really good to get the Oracle lens, because you can clear out so much vision in the enemy jungle, so you force them to face check and then you can get more kills that way. Alright, there's a fight going on, let's see if we can help them. Oh, and Lucian died, that's not good. Get this MF here, come here bro. Go, get this guy. We're just super stomping them right now. I am so far ahead they can't do anything at all. I can just stay there and dive her. Get this tower here. He's really tanky, we need to watch out for his W. Gonna go in again. There we go. I just waited for Braum's stacks to be at almost full, so he didn't have time to use W. We're just snowballing super hard. We need a bit more gold so we can get our Rabadons. Gonna use my W. So we can proc this Lich Bane as often as we can to get this tower faster. There we go. Can push this as well. Nice. Now we have the biggest power spike in the game. Our proto build, Lich Bane and a Rabadon's death cap. We're just gonna one shot everybody. So obviously you want to be in the side lane most of the game, but when you recall to base, always walk from the middle side here, so if something happens, then you can help out your team. Okay, he's giving me the blue, nice. We're almost level 16 as well. I'm just gonna pressure bottom side. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have teleport, but I really prefer the extra kill potential with a Ignite, so that's why I don't have a teleport right now. But if you're in a lane that you can't really solo kill at any point, then teleport is really great. Watch out for MF ultimate. Come here, MF. So we're super fast as well. To see all this damage is just crazy, guys. That is what you can do if you get Rabadons instead of Sonya's Hourglass as your third item. Alright, let's get this inhibitor here. So now you can go for Sonya's Hourglass. You can also go for Void Staff, but keep in mind your main targets in the fights are the carries, okay? So if somebody like Sid buys MR, then it doesn't really matter to you because you will not be focusing this guy in the fight, so just go straight for damage. But if MF, Logs and the other carries bought MR, then you can go for Void Staff. Get this one here. We'll probably be ending the game soon, so I'm just gonna go straight up and buy the elixir as well. It's probably overkill at this point. We almost have 800 AP. Just gonna one-tap people. Let's get this Drake here as well. Let's see if we can get this MF. She's gonna try to ult from the side here, so I'm gonna walk around. There she is. I'm gonna go up here and put my W. There we go. Clean 2-man stun. Get this MF as well. To see all this HP she lost just for my E. That's what you can do when you're ahead on an assassin. Even if we weren't ahead and we just AFK farmed until this stage, you will still be able to one-shot ADCs because of the Rabadon's death cap. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys learned something. See you guys in the next video.